what I want to talk about is how it's sometimes difficult to get the correct focus to finish a big project. I mean, it's good to have a goal, a specific goal. I had the goal. I want to have a full album finished by my birthday in 2026. But just having that really high level goal wasn't enough to focus all my energies into really doing the right things to actually accomplish that goal before the time limit. So I created myself a tool to help break down the process so I could more easily track my progress towards that goal. And I call that the album dashboard. Let me show you. All right, so this is the album dashboard. Right here in the corner, there's the time to goal. So it's counting down to the 1st of August, 2026 at midnight. Now there's 286 days left. This is the name of the album. So as soon as I find a name, I'm going to replace album 2026 by whatever name I give it. This is the overall progress. So I'm 35.8% done. And I've trimmed it down to 18 songs. I used to have 20, but I found out that essentially the progress I was making was about 1% a week, and there was not enough weeks to really get me to the goal with 100% done. And with 18 songs, it's a bit closer. And bonus, it gives me space in the corner to put like my face and able to talk over it without obscuring any songs. So every song is split into a bunch of elements. And I could add some elements if I want to, like stage 7, like could be like, if it's really important, I'm gonna put some shaker in this song, and there you go, I got shakers, and oh, I think I did like 50% of the shakers. There it is. So I could remove or add any stage or like chunk, I don't know what to call them. And as you've seen, there's song 13, song 14, 15, 16, and 18 that have not been decided yet. It's not that I haven't written them, because I have a bunch of candidates, and I have too many candidates actually. So I'm going to have to choose them carefully and plop them in there. And when I update like a bit here, let's say I did all the vocals on Pour 30 secondes, which have not been done yet, but let's say I put it at 100%. Now it's at 35.8, save, see 36.8%. So it's automatically updating like the overall progress here. Now let's do this. And this 2 out of 20, it's a sort of a counter of how many songs are over 75%. Right now I have Enceladus and Sans Nom Numéro 2 that are over 75%. And I guess when it's like, well, it shouldn't be 20. I guess I should fix. It's a bug. Let's fix the bug.
I'm just gonna look for the number 20. Oh, see, there you go. That's the number 20. That should be 18. No. Oh, this one should be 18. Oh, see, that's the same. See, songs, 75%. Find next. Oh, that's it. Save.
All right. 18 now. Good. Right now, I'd like to fill up a couple songs that I know I really want. First off, there's the song that I did in my review of Cubasis, essentially Cubase for Android or iOS, and it's called Living in Shadows. It's not going to be the final title, but that's the working title right now. It might be the final title, I don't know. Living in Shadows. Now here's what that demo sounded like. It was all recorded with my Android phone and using the phone mic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feels like falling. Think twice. Feels like falling. 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 Okay, now another song that I really like. It was one of the songs that I did for my exploration of the modes. It was specifically for the Aeolian mode. I called it Reveal. Here's what that sounded like. Now for both those songs, for Reveal, I would say like my lyrics are about half done. I'm about halfway through the song. That was a demo of about half the song. And for Living in Shadows, same thing. I would say 50% done. Although those recordings sound pretty good, they're not going to be used as the basic track for the actual song. Reveal is on a click track, which I am trying not to use at all on this album. I'm trying to keep it fully 100% organic. And Living in Shadows, it's all recorded with like Cubasis with my cell phone microphone. I mean, it's pretty impressive for a cell phone microphone, but I think I could make it sound a lot better if I use like the mics in here. So this is what it is. Half the lyrics, nothing else. And as for song 15, I think I want to make a new version of an old song I had called Des Hirondelles. Here's the first demo of that song that I made in about 2009.
Ma vie finit en queue de poisson, l'hiver naissant, je touche le fond. Si bien détruire les heures, si bien cueillir la peur de la fin, je suis irresponsable.
Now here's a second acoustic demo of that song made in 2009 based on live acoustic guitar and vocals.
Ma vie finie en queue de poisson, l'hiver naissant, je touche le fond. Si bien détruire les heures, si bien cueillir la peur de la fin, je suis
They're okay, but I've always wanted to make a version that had a clock ticking in the back. Tick, tock. And I recorded an old analog clock with a microphone a while ago, and I still have that track. And I actually laid it out with a Mellotron drone, and that's going to be the basis for the song. And I also tweaked it, as in originally it was an F sharp minor, now it's in C sharp minor. It permits like a better layering of vocals. And this one, well, the lyrics are 100% done, but I would consider nothing else done. Well, I guess the basic track, since I have that clock and Mellotron, let's give it 10%. So I have advanced. I was at 34%, and cutting down from 20 songs to 18 songs got me to 35.8, and choosing a couple new songs to put on the grid that had some lyrics bumped me up to 37.7. So low effort progress. I'm all for that. Now for Des Hirondelles, here's the clock I recorded like a long time ago. So there's a lot of background noise. So what I did is I put some denoising on it. Also time stretched it a little bit so that instead of beating at 60 frames per second, 60 like ticks per minute, which is seconds, I did it so that it ticks at 54. So it's a bit slower than usual, so it gives a weird vibe. And with the denoise, this is what it gives. It's really janky. It was like an old cheap clock. And I added a little bit of EQ to cut the high frequencies, because that's really intense. And to put back a bit of ambiance, I put some reverb. I guess I could pull down a little bit the high frequencies. And on top of that, I added a Mellotron drone.
Je saigne, je me vide, je bois de l'acide borique qui bouille mon sang, si bien détruire les arbres, si bien cueillir la part de la fin, je suis irresponsable,
and so on. And I mean, I'm going to build layers on this. And I know I'm like breaking my rule of no click track, because this is technically a click track, but I mean, it's a special kind of click track, so I'm going to allow this one. And I've put the code for the album dashboard directly on GitHub. The link is in the description, so anyone who wants to download it can pretty easily start it up, and you could tweak the code like with the number of songs, and afterwards you could like add or tweak like the default parameters like mix or whatever. You could put drums, guitar, depending on what your goals are. So the album dashboard really makes a big difference in the amount of confidence I have to achieve the goal of finishing the album by 2026. It even right now like made me adjust my song count from 20 to 18 because I was noticing that given the amount of progress I make every week, I'm not going to make it to 100%. So adjustment time. And it really focuses me in actually making some moves that will make the album progress, and it's reorganizing the way I think about it in my head. So I hope this helps you. And I mean, anyone who wants to download it and tweak it are welcome. And see you next time.